Hola amigos, ¿qué tal? Bienvenidos a Best Places to Eat en Iowa, los mejores lugares para comer en Iowa. Acompáñame a conocer un poco más acerca de Irina's Restaurant, su historia y también The Russian Night. ¿Quieres ver? Nazarovia. Pues muchísimas gracias, Irina, de Irina's Restaurant, por tenerme hoy y conocer un poquito más pues, de tu restaurante, de tu cultura, de los platillos que van a tener hoy también en el Russian Night. Pero vamos a empezar primero por conocer un poquito la historia de Irina's Restaurant. So, how Irina's Restaurant was born?
We started 15 years ago in West Des Moines location. Then we moved to this location, which is in Urbandale. People following us from everywhere, doesn't matter which part of the town we are at, our customers probably some of the most loyal and the most amazing supporters. Without them, we wouldn't be able to stay open. For us, it's the most important to feel everyone as a home away from home. Whoever walks in, we want to give them hugs and love and great food, great atmosphere, great experience, so they can feel like it's their second home.
That's amazing. Eso de verdad está espectacular. And you thought at the beginning, so I want to share my culture with Iowa, or came to your mind at some point this could be a little bit challenging, or not? You were like, let's do this.
I'll put it this way. It's very simple. You just need to believe in what you're doing, and you need to enjoy what you're doing. If you don't like what you're doing, then you're setting yourself up for the failure.
So when we talk about the menu of Irina's Restaurant, what will be the three principles that you like to focus on?
Quality, freshness, and the taste. For our meats, we're getting from Prairie. They deliver absolutely amazing quality product. And I would recommend them to everyone, and there's facilities open to everyone who actually can walk in and just buy for their own use. Besides that, they have, you name it, anywhere from beef, lamb, all kind of seafood. It's absolutely amazing product, and the customer service is absolutely unbelievable. There is no questions about it. I would definitely recommend. And you can see like all our steaks which been aged, and we buying them from the Prairie as well. It's quality meat, and it can be the best of the best which you can find in Des Moines.
So when you come to Irina's Restaurant, what can you expect?
First of all, it's I would say the atmosphere. You can feel like you literally have the time to escape without traveling across of the world.
What I love about Irina's, when you walk inside that building, you kind of teleported to, I almost kind of feel like, I mean, honestly, like I'm in Vegas or something. Just the atmosphere and how the place is lit, and then the menus and the servers and all that. It just really doesn't feel like a lot of Des Moines restaurants. And that's what I love about it. I kind of get teleported somewhere else for a little bit.
What is your favorite dish in Irina's?
The lamb. You don't get rack of lamb everywhere where they know how to cook it, and I think they prepare wonderful, and they also have great appetizers and great drinks. The whole thing, it makes the whole package.
We have over 120 different vodkas which you can choose from. Also, we have a lot of infused vodkas, which we're doing them in the house, which is absolutely amazing. Different flavors. Most of our customers, they got to know them. Some of the most popular, which is the horseradish. We have mango, pineapple, raspberry, lemon, cucumber, all kind of different, absolutely amazing flavors.
How many years you've been doing Russian night, and what can we expect to try tonight?
We've been doing that for a few years. Russian night, we putting absolutely amazing spread of appetizers. Everybody welcome to share, pick the one which they like. Then everybody getting soup, main course, dessert. We're gonna have also entertainment. It's all about just to come in, just to enjoy your time, just to be happy and get to know other people, get to know your neighbors, and just enjoy the whole fiesta, let's put it this way.
Hey, I'm Jim Duncan, the City View food dude and longtime food writer in Des Moines. This is my good buddy Irina Karchenko.
This man got probably one of the best taste buds regarding the food and the quality, and how he put all of the experience of the restaurants together. It's literally priceless.
Thank you.
You literally a food guru of Des Moines, big time.
Thank you.
And you know that. You just way too shy. As we're gonna speak, I want you to try at least a few of those.
Okay.
So you can express your feelings. So don't be shy. Get the fork, get knife, so you can express your taste buds.
Okay, I'm gonna pick up one of these Russian crepes.
Yes.
And they're
Crepes.
cream cheese and marinated salmon, or
It's a pre-marinated salmon. Yes, correct. And the homemade cream cheese.
all right.
And the crepes also homemade. So just let us know what you feel.
Oh, that's different. That's a thicker crepe than I expected.
Because it has to hold the texture.
Mm-hmm.
So next one, we're gonna have eggplant. So the eggplant, we start with sauté vegetables, which is the carrots, onions, touch of the garlic, tomatoes, tomato paste, and quite a few other ingredients, and it's absolutely delicious.
Oh, it is. That's my favorite.
So why is it your favorite?
It's got a more complex palette of flavors than the others I've tasted so far. Oh, that's delightful. This is why I don't like to eat when I'm on camera. Congratulations on that, Irina. As I was telling Gabiola earlier, that the average lifespan of a new restaurant is less than 4 years. So once you hit 4 years, you are absolutely ahead of the game. And 15 years is just an amazing achievement, especially because I know what all you guys went through just to get here. She and Dimitri spent some time living in their car. They wanted the American dream badly enough that they endured a lot of hardship to get here.
Thank you.
You betcha. Thank you for doing it.
Thank you.
Tell me more about the main dish.
We will have this most amazing beef roulette stuffed with the fresh feta, wild mushrooms, and finished with the Moscow Mule sauce. It's gonna be absolutely incredible. With the homemade mashed potatoes and the vegetables, it's gonna be just out of the world.
Bueno, mi gente, ahora sí llegó el momento que todos estábamos esperando aquí en este Russian Night en Irina's Restaurante, que es probar el platillo principal. Es un rollo de carne del beef tenderloin que está espectacular. Si pueden ver, está relleno de champiñones silvestres, también tiene queso feta, una salsa especial Moscow Mule y viene también con un puré de papa exquisito y por supuesto sus vegetales. Así que, ¿qué tal si ahora lo probamos? Les cuento ahora qué me pareció. Vamos a probarlo y les digo, está cocinado a la perfección. La verdad es que todos los ingredientes aquí en Irina's Restaurant son tan frescos que vale la pena que usted venga a probarlos y realmente va a disfrutar de una experiencia inolvidable. Delicioso. So, what do you think Irina's Restaurant has been so successful?
One of the reasons you're not checking off for the answer and you enjoying what you're doing. Second of all, I would say you need to be a very good part of the community. And the big plus about Des Moines in general, what everybody is so supportive of who they believe, and you need to support them back.
As a business person here in Des Moines, why do you think they are so successful?
Well, first of all, any business that can make it that long, they got to have a good product. They have to have a good price. They have to have good service, and they definitely promote it right. They have all the ingredients for a successful business, and of course, the two owners certainly make it happen as well.
Irina's Restaurant positioned itself in such a unique and desirable place to go to because they have everything that everyone wants. They have delicious meal, they have variety of alcohol. They also experiment, which is really cool when you participate at the birth of something unique. And people always sharing this experience. Therefore, I believe that they're on the road to success forever.
If someone is visiting Des Moines and is their last meal here in town, here in Des Moines, why do you think they need to come here to Irina's Restaurant?
If you want to be feel like you're part of the family, you're gonna be treated as a gold mine. You're gonna have the most amazing food, drinks, experience. It just absolutely very simple to say. We put so much time and effort to deliver all of that experience to everyone. Des Moines is a great place. It doesn't matter if you're just passing by or if you're just visiting or you're like on your business trip. Just stop by and guess what? You will be able to judge yourself.
Okay, so there you go. I love to be treated as a family. Thank you so much. I think that just coming to Irina's, trying their food, experiencing that family environment will give you a little bit of that culture.
Welcome to the family.